Don't let them know on Facebook.
Oh, well, you can keep doing that. Good morning, Michigan Pagan Fest. Day 2.
We're here. I'm drinking tea that I won't tell you specifically where it's from because we're not sponsored. Oh my God, you're taking a picture on the stream? This is my mom.
It's to put on Facebook.
Okay.
Yeah. We're in some kind of recursive hellscape though when you're taking a picture of us on the stream and telling people to come to the stream.
Don't worry, it didn't work. It didn't work.
So anyway, day 2, Michigan Pagan Fest. Lots going on today.
About to begin.
People are actually
Happy summer solstice.
Happy summer solstice.
That's right, listeners. Blessed summer solstice to all of you.
It is the day.
This is the day.
We are on the date.
Yep. So
go listen to Litha if you get bored between streams.
Yep. And then we wanted to let you all know at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Yeah.
We will be interviewing Phyllis Curot. So
yes, who's one of the headline speakers.
Yep. In about an hour.
Right?
Yes. Yeah, about an hour. So there you go. So what's going on right now?
Yeah. So right now, the 9 a.m. classes are going on. Those go from 9 a.m. to 10:15. And they are shield building with Ori Brown, shield building, individual and group, starting with a guided group meditation, moving into chant and actual group shield. Participants must be on time.
Oh, there you go.
Must be on time. No Pagan Standard Time at shield building.
No PST.
You know we're all terrible about that.
I'm not.
Well, that's true, but you're not the average pagan.
And if I'm going to be late, will just not attend.
Right, exactly.
Yeah,
if I'm going to be even a minute late, I just don't go, which was not ideal when I was in college.
Nicole B.
Yeah, so Nicole Beneficito is doing...
That is who I went to the hardcore herbalism class yesterday. She's a very good teacher.
Today, now, she's teaching Binfaza, Fairy Wise Woman, Then and Now. The Binfaza, or fairy doctors, were powerful witches said to have been taught by the fair folk. They are referenced in Celtic lore as powerful wise women who could foretell the future, cure illnesses, bless children, and deliver curses. How does one cultivate a relationship with the fae to learn this ancient practice? As this idea becomes more popular in modern practices, which, who boy is it ever popular right now?
Everybody's into the fae right now.
We'll discuss the processes and risks laid out in lore and experience regarding this particular brand of spiritual specialty.
Mm-hmm. And like many things that become suddenly popular, like shamanism, there's a lot of stuff.
There's a fad right now.
It's a fad. So you want to make sure if you are into the fae, if you are interested in working with the good folk,
with the neighbors,
do make sure you do your homework.
Yeah.
Because you don't mess with the fae.
And make sure that you're getting your information from a trustworthy source and not someone who's just trying to make a quick buck on the fad.
Exactly, because it is really popular right now.
Yeah, which we'll talk about this later. There's actually going to be a class coming up further on in the day that discusses sorting out the snake oil salesman from the genuine charmers.
Yes, that's right. That's right. Registration's today. Yep.
Also going on right now.
We still don't have a sign.
Yeah. Also going on right now is a class just called Meditation. It's being run by Morgana Moonwater. A guided meditation to rebuild your body as a temple. We will clear our minds, activate our chakras, ignite our immune systems, and jumpstart our metabolism. If I didn't have something going on at 10, since I am sick, this would probably be what I should go to.
We were both like, oh, darn it. But, Phyllis correct.
Yeah, I'm not taking that risk.
Not taking the risk.
As above, so below. As within, so without. This meditation is a journey inward that will reap outward benefits.
Attendance was limited.
Yeah.
To that one. Yep. 20 people.
And then personal and communal renewal through the chalice. That's by Mara Evenstar. That's receive of the beauty and grace that is the sacred chalice. Deepen into the meaning of the chalice and your relationship to that. Receive a chalice, which you may consecrate into your own sacred service and with which we will commune in group ceremony, which, again, limited to 20
people,
attendees.
Yep.
And then the last class that's going on right now is I'm Coming Out, How to Have the Hard Conversation, which is being run by Celeste.
Mhm.
Are you ready to come out of the closet? How do you go about having the tough conversation with those you love? What if they completely reject you? How do you cope with family and loved ones who are against your personal choice in religion or orientation? We will walk you through surviving difficult or unsupportive family and friends.
Now, the
Which-
interesting thing
yeah.
is
That's-
that we're teaching a class on how to not come out of the closet.
If you don't want to,
Well,
If you don't
or
want
if
to.
it's not safe for you,
Right,
or,
Exactly.
and we do
Although-
discuss ways to sort of
We do.
gradually
Yeah,
ease your
We
way
do.
out.
We do.
Yep.
So we're
we do
doing
discuss.
monikers and metaphorical spaces today, which
Right.
if you've listened to the episode, you know
You
that
know,
content.
right, exactly.
Yep. But we also, I think, we do stress that it's okay if you're not ready to come out
Yep.
of the
Yeah.
closet.
You
Don't-
never have an
Yeah.
obligation.
You're never
Right.
obligated to
Yep.
do that.
So that's it for what's going on first thing this morning.
Mhm.
And then we'll have Phyllis at 10.
hmm
Do we
So-
want to do a one-card reading for
sure.
Friday?
Yeah.
Sure.
I've got my cards.
Gwen and I both brought our decks today.
I brought mine too.
Yeah, his is on his phone,
See?
which we'll talk more about and when we do Speaking with Symbols tomorrow.
That's
Yep,
right.
exactly.
Okay, so this is for
Well, it must be that card.
well, I got two cards that came out, and hey, they're pretty auspicious, I think, for the solstice. The sun came out, as well as the lovers.
Well, that's hard to argue with.
Huh?
So that's hard to argue with when you get the sun on the solstice.
The
Yeah.
sun on the solstice. So take this day to enjoy the power, the energy, and the relationships that can be gleaned today with the sun, because we got the lovers on here too. So building blocks for great relationships. Go out there, celebrate.
I'm gonna shuffle now.
Yeah, phone decks are easier, Amanda. So the cool thing is we found this company, what's it
Called
called?
the Fool's
The
Dog.
Fool's Dog, which does a lot of decks.
Has a lot of decks licensed.
Yep, and so the deck I use when I do tarot is the Druid Craft Tarot, and it's also available on today. So I'll just do today's card.
I've also got that mischief managed.
So this one is good morning.
Good morning. That was Leanne not wanting to be on mic.
Mhm.
No, that's Leanne trying to be quiet. I promise you it won't happen again.
So let
Yeah,
everybody
Let me
see.
Let's
see
see
you.
your face.
Oh, wow.
There's your
There's your
face.
face.
Good morning.
That's Leanne.
Did you see the two videos?
So mine was Two of Swords.
Okay.
So explain that better, because you're better at it than I am.
So a Two of Swords, in my interpretation, is being faced with a blind choice, having at least two directions that you could go,
Uh-huh.
conventionally two, but it could be more. Two extremely divergent paths, essentially a crossroads that will take you in directly opposed positions, and not having the information to make an informed decision. Lacking resources or information on the decision you're going to make, and needing to just make one, because the longer you stay here, the further away you get from that crossroads point. Sorry, what?
That way.
Yep.
You're welcome.
And then
Again.
one of the things that it says at the on my little
Mhm.
meaning
Your
of
little-
it is the clouds will break and the tension will be relieved as the conflict is finally resolved.
Mhm.
So I think that actually goes along with
Yeah.
what Gwen had. And interestingly enough, in real life, the clouds broke here,
Yeah.
and the
The
rain
sun has
is
come out,
gone,
and
and
the
the
sun
sun is
the sky is
out.
On this,
Blue.
the summer solstice.
And
Right,
it's the
yeah.
summer solstice.
So-
So just enjoy the power
Milady,
of this
very busy
day.
today.
Yes. Or your Lord.
Yes.
Depending,
Right, yeah.
Depending on how you look at the sun. But also, I really do think it's important to, because the lovers came up, I think relationships are important today. So, just be with the people that you know, that you love, build those relationships. And
Oh wait, if you want to buy, a shirt from
Thin
Pin,
shirt.
that's over there.
That's-
Yeah, but I don't know where Bill
I don't know
is.
where Bill
He's
is.
running
Yeah,
around.
he'll come back at some point.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can I give it to you? You'll give it to him.
Yeah, we'll
Yeah,
take
we
the
can do
money.
that.
Yep,
Sure,
I'm on
yeah.
the board, so.
Yeah, that's probably.
So anyway, excuse us while we're doing a transaction for PIN, which is Pagans in Need,
Which we love.
which we love. That's Bill L.
We love and support Bill.
That's right.
Thank
And
you.
there's the money. You see it. You guys on.
You're
you can-
you're a record.
Hey,
that-
Bill, I'm
Hey,
taking
Bill,
money
it goes to
for
Bill.
you.
Bill, these people wanted to buy things for you. We were just gonna
Oh, okay.
give you
And
their
we're
money
doing it
later, but
live
since
on
you
the
showed up.
podcast, so we now have proof.
That's Chad.
So why don't you talk about Pagans in Need since we're having a transaction going on over on the podcast.
All right.
Hey, come on in, Bill.
Come on, Bill. Yeah, we're on
Yep.
right now.
Oh, it's okay.
They're live.
Yeah.
No,
You're
no.
fine.
We're
The
live
whole
on
thing
YouTube.
is to have interruptions.
Good morning. Sorry about the appearance. Pagans in Need is a nonprofit that is a food pantry ran for us by us. We don't turn anyone away. Anybody that shows up and says they need food, we get them food. There's a chapter in Lansing and there's a chapter in Southeast Michigan up in the Beverly Hills area, and we're working on other chapters in the state coming soon.
Yep.
There you go.
Exactly.
That's
We are.
And they're a wonderful organization. We highly support them, and we're
Mhm.
hoping to get one in our area soon.
Right.
Website address.
Website address is www.pagansinneed.org.
So pagansinneed.org.
Pagans
I
in
have
Need.
to run. Thanks for letting me sit in.
Thanks, Bill.
We'll have Bill back on when he looks like he's been awake for more than 10 minutes.
That's right. That's right.
All right. I should probably pull a card at some point here.
Yes, pull a
Yep.
card, pull a card. I love it because there's no way for people to know that we're actually in the middle of recording because nobody pays attention
Except
to the fact
that we're talking.
to
Right.
a machine here,
But
but nobody seems.
we don't have like an on-air
but we don't
line.
have
Yeah.
an on-air live kind of thing, so it's hilarious. And we're like, yeah, sure.
It just is what it is. So
And I figure where you guys can hold us accountable. You saw the money being
Yeah.
exchanged. We'll make
I told you, QQ. I told you. You gotta watch YouTube.
You do.
They don't tell you what's up.
Yeah, you got to watch it. And we're on throughout the day because
Yeah.
various things happen. There are reasons we have to shut down, like when they're doing lunch or
Mhm.
if there's loud birds. No. If there's a ritual going on in this space.
Right.
And we do that because we want to respect people who don't want to be on
Mhm.
camera.
Yeah, who don't want to be
Who
involved.
Yeah.
don't- And
Yep.
plus, also, we don't want to have a problem like interrupt the sacredness of a ritual
right.
with so
With our crass
that's
podcastery.
right.
Yeah.
Our crass
Podcastery. Yep.
It's a word.
So
I mean,
It is now.
At one point, I thought, it'd be kind of cool if we could
Record a ritual,
but
but
record one of the rituals. But then I thought,
it's
after talking
yeah.
to these guys, it's like, no, that would kind of mess up with the sacredness of it. So,
Yeah.
So just in
unfortunately,
case
just
you
get
all
to see us.
missed the very beginning, 10 a.m. Be
Yep.
back on
Yep.
because we'll be here with Phyllis Curot.
Phyllis
Yep.
Curot, and she is an
Yep.
amazing woman. She has done a lot of stuff. The reason that Wicca is now recognized as a religion is because of Phyllis Curot
Yep.
and her work. So, hello, you want to say hi? Hello. What is your name?
I'm Jane or Kitten.
Kitchen.
Khytten. I must be different.
Excellent. Very cool. And what are you doing here at Pagan Fest?
I'm a volunteer.
Nice. I think you gave us our drinks the other day.
Probably.
Yeah, yep.
Yesterday. So
Yep.
this is
Yep.
a nice lady who made sure we had water.
And coffee this morning.
Yep. Yeah. All good
All
things.
right. Thank you.
Yeah.
All right. And your draw?
Yeah, I'll pull an omen.
It's all wild and crazy around here.
It is true.
That's how it is. Six of Swords.
Okay.
So the Six of Swords is the traveler. It denotes moving from a poor position, a position of traditionally some danger, into an unknown position. So a position that conventionally, because you're leaving a bad situation, you hope is an improved one, but there are no guarantees because there's no way to know where the river ends. So you just have to go where it takes you. The Six of Swords is a card of uncertainty, but of progress. So if there's anything you've been putting off, if there are decisions that need to be made, if there are... Those birds are having a serious discussion. There's a nest
there's a
that
nest.
another bird is trying to invade.
Yeah.
And it's
So
none
this-
the owner is none too pleased.
Yep.
Mama Bird is pissed off.
So if there are any, if there's anything you've been putting off, now is the time to get it started. And in fact, now is the time that you should have already started it. So you're getting a late start. So get off your ass, essentially.
Yep.
Which is funny because I also pulled another card, and I
It's
got
the Four of Swords.
So the Four of Swords would say to me that while you're, make sure you're getting plenty of rest and balancing work with recharging, because if you don't have enough energy to get to do the work that you are meant to be doing, then you're not going to get anything done.
Yeah, you're just hamstringing
You're just
yourself.
hamstringing yourself. So make sure that you have a good work-life balance, a good that you're pouring into yourself, even as you pour out into others, and even as you're working and building and doing the things you need to do. You may need to make sure that you're resting and taking care of yourself, but being ready to work as soon as you get up and are ready to go.
Six of Swords is not about working for other people. Six of Swords is about doing the thing that you need to do for your life. Okay? So,
Four of Swords goes really well with that
yeah,
then.
don't. Six of Swords is not about starting a journey for someone else. Six of Swords is about getting yourself out of a situation you need to not be in moving forward.
Yep.
So some of you are mired in things.
Mhm.
You're in the swamp,
Mhm.
and it is time to get your boat and get out.
And that's where the Four of Swords comes in.
Clearing the deck with tapping. Yeah,
Yeah.
usually I flick, but
Yeah. But
I got too strident.
Yeah.
Too strident. But Four of Swords I think goes well with that, because you do need to have that balance and you do need to rest.
Yeah.
So,
Yep. All right. So that's it for us for right now.
Yep.
We'll see you
We'll
all
be
at
back
10
at
o'clock
10.
with Phyllis.
see you 10.
Bye.